Hello traders, I've got a question on one of my already two videos from Scalping Bulldog. Thanks for that, man. I really like to help other traders out. As I mostly make my levels out of the volume profile, I was thinking about making it into a little series so we can see how I use the volume profile to see market interest. I'll split it up into 5 categories so it's easy to find it back and to save it whenever you need it. We'll start with an introduction about volume profile and why using the volume profile can give you a significant edge. So please like and comment on this video to feed a beginning YouTuber to the algorithm, and push the notification bell if you want to stay updated for more value. So let's dive in. We have an ES chart, 15 minutes with a normal volume indicator right here. So we can see the volume traded per candle. In trading, volume refers to the number of shares or contracts traded in a security or an entire market during a given period. It's a measure of the total amount of trading activity or liquidity in a stock or futures contracts or any other financial instrument over a specified time frame, seen here at 15 minutes. Volume is an important indicator in technical analysis as it provides traders with insight into the strength or weakness of a price trend. Conversely, a low volume indicates fewer transactions and potentially less interest in the security, which could signal a lack of conviction among traders about the price movement. Analysts often will look at volume patterns over time to predict future price movements and to confirm the trends. I'll delete this volume and add volume profile into the mix. And here we go. So let's dive in. So this is the same chart with a daily volume profile. Now what are we looking at exactly? Unlike traditional volume indicators that show the total volume of trades over time, the volume profile provides a visual representation of how much volume has occurred at each individual price level. This allows traders to see precisely where the majority of trading activity has taken place and identify the price levels that are most significant to traders. So what are the key components of the volume profile? We see a value area, like here. The value area represents a range of price levels where a certain percentage, typically around 70, but this is 68, of the trading volume has occurred, indicating where the majority of trading activity has taken place. Like here. Then we have the point of control, or the POC. You see it represented by the large yellow line and the large red lines here. So the POC is the price level within the value area that has the highest trading volume. It signifies the price level with the most consensus among traders, as it is where most trades have occurred. And then we have high volume nodes and low volume nodes. As you can see, this is a high volume node, and we have a low volume node right here. We have a low volume node right here. So high volume nodes represent price levels with a higher significant volume, indicating stronger interest or activity, and they can act as support and resistance levels. Lower volume nodes represent significantly lower trading volume, suggesting a lack of interest or activity at these price levels. Prices may move quickly through these areas due to lack of trading interest. Traders use the volume profile to understand market structure, identify potential support and resistance levels, and gain insights into the market, determining points of entry and exit. So we as traders, we use the volume profile to understand market structure. We identify support and resistance levels. It's particularly useful in spotting areas of accumulation and distribution. Right here. See this right here. This is a nice distribution right there. So we can determine points of entries and exits. For example, where price shoots up here, we build volume right here at the top. I'm going to put this a little bit lower. I'm going to do this again. So where price shoots out of this distribution area, we can see it leaves a really nice low volume zone followed by a high volume zone. Now if this would be a distribution, price would stay right here, retest the support and go up. But because we didn't retest this support, we know price is going to fall back down into this distribution for another retest. That's things we can see out of the volume profile. So we have a volume profile represented different shapes. So first we have the normal distribution. So a normal distribution would look like a normal L curve, like this, with a point of control around the middle. I would say the bell-shaped profile would suggest the market is in equilibrium. Traders might expect the price to continue oscillating around the POC in the absence of significant external influences. We can have breakouts from this range that might start a new trend. Then we have the T-shaped profile that goes like this, little profiles around here, POC here. So the profile looks like the letter P with the volume more concentrated at the upper end of the profile. The shape indicates a potential short covering rally or strong buying response after a sell-off. So what we can have here is a short covering rally and we go back in, or a strong buy zone right here below. So we should back into this distribution. B-shaped profile can look a little bit like this. POC right here. So what we can think about is that most volume was traded here and we go up. Sellers are here pushing the price back down, or there is no interest anymore at these levels. So we know these levels are no trade zones. And once we break out back into this, you can see we start building a little bit of volume right here. But if we cannot hold this small developing volume node and price goes back below, you can expect price to go back into this formal distribution. Then we have a double distribution. This is what I was explaining just now. So we start off as like a B-shaped profile. Price shoots up and we form a new volume node right here, which means price was fighting here. One or two sides won, in this case the ears. We shoot up, forming a little volume node right here. We go down, we test the end of this volume node, and then we start hovering around it like this, making this a new distribution. This double distribution pattern can indicate a shift in the market from one value to another, suggesting a possible change in the trend. Just like what I like to see is when we are forming trends in the market, I would like to see more balanced profiles in the middle, making sure we build value right about here. And when price goes up or down, I would like to see stuff like B profiles at the bottom and P profiles at the top, signaling the end of a distribution. So what does this mean in real time? In real time, these volume profile shapes provide insights in the ongoing battle between buyers and sellers and can help predict future price movements. We use them to identify potential support and resistance levels, determine entry and exit points, and interpret the overall market sentiment. We can see where value is distributed, and if we extend the value areas and the POC right here, we can start making more informed ideas of where market participants can be interested in becoming buyers or sellers. You can see in this example right here, we have a former edge of a value area. Market retested this and shoots up. Also here we have a former top of a value area. Market retests and goes down to stay in this value zone. After we shoot up, we make a new value area right here, extend the value area, shoot up, same little volume node right here. We go down and we stay pretty much inside this value area this entire time. So if we look at the volume profile as a value distribution, it can help us understand the market's current structure, anticipate future movements, and align our strategies with areas of interest. So that's it for the first episode, and that's just the beginning. Volume profile has the power to transform the way you trade by offering a clearer view of the market's movements. In the next video, we'll dive into how to read and interpret volume profile to make smarter trading decisions. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out. Leave a comment while you're at it. I heard the algo really likes it. You can also follow me on Instagram, and if you like fitness, I have a more dedicated gym account as well. Both are linked in the description. Stay sharp.